Coming up, your weekly roundup of news from around the haunt industry. Welcome to the show. I'm Philip. On the HAN show, we bring you the haunt news, information, and education you need to prepare for Halloween. On Tuesdays, we bring you a roundup of news from haunts worldwide. Read more about these stories and so much more in our free weekly newsletter. Subscribe at the link in the show notes. And as always, for the news roundup, I'm passing it off to Daryl.
With Halloween and the legendary haunt tour behind us, take a listen to some of the final highlights of this past haunt season. New haunts at Hershey Park Halloween and Dark Nights 2025. Dark Nights celebrated its 4th year as part of Hershey Park Halloween in Hershey, Pennsylvania, with the new Kill and Film Maze and Path of Shadow Coven's Curse Scare Zone. The Haunted Attraction Network went behind the scenes with some of the creative team to learn about the continued evolution of their haunted experience and what sets Hershey Park apart as a must-visit season event. Follow the links in our show notes to watch the video or follow us on YouTube. The Burbank Home Haunt Tour in Burbank, California is a hotbed of Halloween home haunt activity. These homeowners go above and beyond to create memorable displays and walk-through attractions for the SoCal community. Join the Haunted Attraction Network as we tour some of these amazing home haunts, including Beware the Dark Realm, Buena Vista Haunt, Circus of Nightmares, and more. And Harrah's Haunt's Haunted Nightmare attraction. After an award-winning first season, Harrah's Nightmare in Westminster, Maryland, added 2 new experiences for its return in 2025, Bite Fright and Horror Vault Selfie Experience. In this exclusive interview, owner Carlos Rivas discusses these new additions to his creative process. Follow the links in our show notes to find them all. Haunters, elevate your scenes. Gantom Lighting's Junie, a non-DMX compact gobo projector, is on a flash sale at $230 per unit. That's 50% off. Choose cool white with a standard lens, warm white standard lens, or cool white with a wide lens to add crisp features and pinpoint accents anywhere in your haunt. At less than 130 millimeters or 5 inches in length, Junie is the smallest framing projector on the market. Junie runs on 12-volt DC only and works with the same LED dimmers you use in your LED tape for smooth intensity control. It accepts metal or glass gobos, but not film. And Roscoe can make them to the required size. Please contact sales at gantom.com. Coaster Nation names the top 31 haunts as voted by fans. Coaster Nation has once again released their top 31 haunts from around the US and Canada as voted by fans. Halloween enthusiasts nominated professional haunted attractions earlier this fall, then had the chance to visit these attractions throughout October. Over 50,000 votes were tallied to create this year's rankings. The top 5 honored for 2025 are Woods of Terror in Greensboro, North Carolina, Hell's Gate Haunted House in Lockport, Illinois, Cutting Edge in Fort Worth, Texas, Netherworld in Stone Mountain, Georgia, and 13th Gate in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You can view the list of all 31 haunts on Coaster Nation's website. IAAPA Expo 2025 begins next week in Orlando, Florida, with education taking place November 17th through 20th and the show floor open November 18th through 21st. Come with industry professionals worldwide to learn and experience what's new, innovative, and next in the global attraction industry. The event features an expansive trade show floor, industry mixers, educational programming, and behind-the-scenes tours of area attractions. At the special haunt-themed area, IAAPA Haunting Grounds, explore innovative exhibitors showcasing frightfully fun products and spine-tingling solutions designed to boost revenue and keep guests coming back for more. New for 2025, the haunt-focused education sessions have been added to spark ideas and sharpen your spooky strategy. A highlight of these new sessions is Marketing the Monsters, a class taught by the Haunted Attraction Network's own Philip Hernandez and Scott Swenson, from Scott Swenson Creative Design and Green Tag Podcast. Taking place on Tuesday, November 18th at noon to 1 p.m., this class will discuss how marketing a Halloween event is different from marketing an attraction's core product. Whether you're looking to boost attendance, enhance storytelling, or maximize ROI during the Halloween season, this session will give you actionable insights to make your event unforgettable. The Haunting Grounds is located in the North Concourse on Level 2 in room N220 ABCD. Learn more about the entire IAAPA Expo and register on the event's official website. Creep It Real Festive returns November 21st through 23rd. Awaken from your Halloween hangover for some jolly, creepy festive fun next week as Creep It Real Festive returns to the Heritage Museum of Orange County in Santa Ana, California, from November 21st through 23rd. Find the perfect holiday gift for that spooky someone at the Cryptmas Marketplace, with over 100 vendors showcasing horror-inspired seasonal artwork, craft, treats, and merch. Enjoy live music from the Scarolers, Kitty Antics, and Silk Monsters, and meet some truly chilling characters, including the one and only Creep Kringle, who is checking his naughty list for your name. This year's celebrity guests include 3 actors known for the Twilight franchise: Kellen Lutz, Ashley Greene, and Peter Fasinelli. Tickets are on sale now, starting at $20 for single-day admission, $50 for weekend admission, and $65 for single-day VIC, very important creep tickets. The Krampus comes to Universal Horror Unleashed. Come face-to-face with nightmarish winter legends from November 15th through January 3rd at Universal Horror Unleashed in Las Vegas, Nevada. Germanic Punisher Krampus, Icelandic troll Grilla, and the Kalakanseroi Greek goblins descend in a haunting, lantern-lit possession of winter nightmares happening throughout the night. Capture icy terrors with wicked photo ops next to Krampus's skull-encrusted throne and Grilla's cauldron as you hide under a rotting tree from the fiendish Kalakanseroi. Devour seasonal food and drinks available for purchase, including a Krampus-themed dessert, Krampus Snow Globe, Grilla's Char, chicken souvlachkos, and more. This sinister holiday experience is included in admission to Universal Horror Unleashed. Tickets are on sale now, starting at $59 for a one-time general admission access and $89 for unlimited general admission access. View a full tour of all 4 Universal Horror Unleashed mazes by following the links in our show notes. The Freakling Brothers Horror Shows announced the Nest for 2026. Freakling Brothers Horror Shows from Las Vegas, Nevada will return in 2026 with 3 haunt experiences, including the all-new experience, The Nest. Known for offering 3 immersive haunted attractions each year, Freakling Brothers announced a temporary pause for the 2025 season for the development and construction of an all-new haunt experience, which is set to replace the classic Castle Vampire in 2026. After more than 3 decades of screams, we made the difficult decision to take a year off, not to rest, but to evolve, said JT Molnar, co-owner and creative director of Freakling Brothers Horror Shows. We've been preparing to replace Castle Vampire, our most iconic and long-running haunt, and we want to do it right. Our fans deserve nothing less than the full Freakling Brothers experience, and we're excited to deliver a show that is truly horrifying and spectacular in 2026. The Nest marks the first time in over a decade that the company will unveil an entirely new horror experience. Introducing a reimagined layout, cutting-edge special effects, and chilling new themes, fans can expect the twisted evolution of signature Freakling Brothers terror that is as disturbingly immersive as it is thrilling. A recent press release described the new theme: "It is feeding time and all of Las Vegas will be the food. They burrow, they chew, they infect, and finally, they replicate. There is no exterminator who can save you. 1 year from now, prepare to submit to the Nest. Fumigation is only the beginning." Stay tuned for more updates in the coming months on the attraction's official website. Field of Screams unleashes an extreme blackout event. Backed by popular demand, Field of Screams in Mountville, Pennsylvania will host its 8th annual Extreme Blackout event on Friday, November 14th. Extreme Blackout offers guests the chance to explore all 4 of the venue's haunted attractions: the Haunted Hayride, Den of Darkness, Frightmare Asylum, and Nocturnal Wasteland, with the lights turned down and intensity turned up. Visitors should prepare for hands-on scares, sensory overload, psychological challenges, and physical interaction from trained actors. New for 2025, attendees may be restrained, separated from their group, and plunged into total darkness as they navigate the attractions. "This is by far our most intense event of the year," said Jim Shaw, owner of Field of Screams. "It's not for the faint of heart, and it's exactly what makes it such a thrilling way to end the season." Tickets are on sale now, starting at $60 per person. All guests will be required to sign a waiver to participate. Six Flags plans more park closures. Here's why it makes sense. 3 companies, 1 economic reality, and 3 very different responses. Six Flags is doubling down on its smaller and more nimble plan, prioritizing core parks and openly confirming that more closures or sales are on the way. United Parks and Resorts, SeaWorld and Busch Gardens, is battling brand confusion after a 25% drop in profits, citing weather and marketing challenges. Meanwhile, Disneyland Resort announced 100 layoffs as part of an organizational recalibration, even as its parks remain packed and profitable. In this week's episode of Green Tag, Philip and Scott unpack how each company's move reflects the different playbook for survival: consolidation, rebranding, and recalibration. The big question: whose strategy will actually work? Some upcoming events this November through January include IAAPA in Orlando, Florida, November 17th to 20th. Creep It Real Festive in Santa Ana, California, November 21st through 23rd. And Halloween and Party Expo in Las Vegas, Nevada, January 12th through 14th of 2026.
And that's all for the news this week. Today's episode was produced by me, Philip Hernandez, with reporting by Daryl Plunkey, post-production by David Swope. This Haunt News Update is a production of the Haunted Attraction Network, and you can sign up to our weekly newsletter at hauntedattractionnetwork.com. Support for this episode comes from Gantom Lighting and Controls. Until next time, Haunters, stay scary.
This is a Haunted Attraction Network production.